it's really important for you to keep your best employees and get the best employees for you to be a leader worth following. And another thing that's really important in becoming that leader is to make sure that you're a great communicator. Now, some of us are born great communicators, and so from the first, this wasn't an issue for you. But some of us are not. Some of us were born introverts, and so we're not great communicators from the beginning. But abdicating that responsibility is going to be very detrimental to your company in the long run. What does a good communicator do as a leader? Well, we make sure that I like to say, over-communicate. We like to make sure that we tell you that you need to tell your employees things as they go so that they understand where the company is financially. You don't have to disclose all your financials, but it's really important for them to know how things are going. Do you give them KPIs, key performance indicators, so they kind of know how things are going? Do you give them a graph or a chart once a month so that they know that your company is doing well? Or even if your company isn't doing well, do they have an idea of where you need to be? Also, are we communicating with them about any changes that come down the pike? I like to use an example of one of my companies who their COO changed and they never even told their employees. So this was a 100-person company and they forgot to tell their employees, or they just assumed that they knew. And so no memo ever came out that the second most important person in the company was changing and what was happening to the one that was already there. So again, sometimes we forget and don't communicate. Are you having company-wide meetings? Is your manager having weekly meetings? Are you doing daily stand-ups? All these things are very important to make sure your employees feel communicated with. And if you're a company working virtually, this is 100% more important even than if you are in person, because people can feel isolated in their homes. And so you need to make sure that you are communicating well even in a virtual environment. This will pay off. I know it takes some time, and for some of you, it really isn't a natural thing, but investing in your employees by communicating well will pay off in the future.